This is Tom Fox. I'd like to welcome you to the newest addition to the Compliance Podcast Network, the Compliance Tip of the Day. This is the podcast where you bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. Join us as we explore the latest trends from the Department of Justice, share some best practices, demystify complex compliance issues to help keep your organization doing business ethically and in compliance, and at the end of the day, more profitably. Tune in daily for your dose of compliance wisdom. Let's make compliance a little less daunting, one tip at a time. Now a word from the sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, Ethico.
Handling multiple compliance cases can often feel like navigating a complex labyrinth. Ethico introduces simplicity and intelligence into this chaos with our custom workflow automation. By automatically routing cases based on your unique criteria, we turn the maze into a clear path forward. Envision a compliance process that's not just effective, but also intuitive and adaptable to your needs. It's time to redefine efficiency in your workplace. Embark on this journey of transformation at ethico.com/CPN. Book a demo and explore the white paper by Tom Fox, 2023, The Year in Compliance, to discover a world of seamless compliance management.
Today's compliance tip of the day is why compliance needs a seat at the table. Going into 2024 and beyond, a corporate compliance function needs to be an integral part of your corporate business strategy. One of the key reasons is the ever-important debate of compliance as a cost center will become even more important this decade. Obviously, if compliance programs are not effective, enforcement actions will continue to be extremely costly. Over the last 10 years, there has been an increasing impact on the business where you not only must have compliance resources focused on remediation, but business resources as well. This has only grown greater with reputational risks amplified by social media. Compliance needs to be at the table with its business partners and be a part of its firm's overall strategy to be successful. It's important that both sides literally should be sitting together. Business people should be attending compliance governance forums and should be actively communicating both views of what's happening in each other's worlds. And likewise, compliance should be sitting at the business table, understanding the direction of the business strategy, understanding what clients are being onboarded, and what types of clients and relationships the businesses are interested in. Just as fines and penalties have increased, the most biggest and highest risk is with reputational damages. There are consequential impacts if compliance does not have a seat at the table. If compliance has a seat at the table, there can be leeway for compliance officers and businesses to figure out the best way to roll out a compliance program commensurate with your company's risk and complying with regulations. If compliance is regulated to the back of the corporate bus, there will be little chance to do so. It's more critical now than ever to leverage teams and skill sets for broader compliance purposes. Whether you're doing this through tools, whether you're doing this through Zoom meetings, whether you've returned to the office and are doing this in face-to-face meetings, this leveraging of compliance and business is a key component for responding in 2025 and 2030. As I mentioned in the opening of this new podcast series, Compliance Tip of the Day, we are sponsored this month by Ethico. Are you struggling to close cases? Well, Ethico is here for you. Take advantage of their innovative approach to empathic issue intake, streamlined case management, and enterprise-wide disclosures. Learn more about how you can crowdsource risk management at scale at ethico.com/CPN. This is Tom Fox again. This new podcast, Compliance Tip of the Day, will appear daily. And frankly, it's one of the most requested topics for a podcast that I get on a regular basis. It's going to be short and sweet with one tip with some takeaways that you can utilize to implement into your compliance program. If you've got a question that you would like a tip on, please submit them through our website, and we will use them in an upcoming episode. The Compliance Tip of the Day is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network.